Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Now, what the hell is wrong with people raping people? If you're that hungry for affection, why can't you just jump on dating websites? Better yet, go out, grab yourself a drink, go to the pub or a bar and chat a woman up. Surely you're competent enough to have social skills. And if you're that desperately hungry for it, pay for it then. There's no excuses for someone having to endure being raped. Now, with that being said, police have said they would like to speak to 3 men whom look more like teenagers, to be honest, as they may have information on the brutal rape of a woman in a property in Warwickshire last month. Police said the horrible incident took place in the early hours of the morning of October 15th in Leamington. Now, after police reviewed CCTV footage, I guess they may have stumbled across the potential suspects, as they were in the vicinity when the woman had to endure what was probably considered the worst thing that's ever happened to her. Now, we can't just assume that the 3 men/boys are guilty just because police have said that they would like to speak to them, as they could help with the investigation. But we're all smart enough to understand that whenever police appeal to the public or the media to help find people, 9 times out of 10 is because those individuals are guilty. But, me personally, I shall reserve judgment. If they're not guilty, then the police should have to issue a public apology for essentially putting their pictures all over newspapers and websites. Because, even if you're innocent, that stigma of being associated with such a disgusting crime, that infringes their futures. But then, on the other hand, if they are guilty, then they deserve all the ridicule and shame. Because if you have a mum, or a sister, or a niece, and God forbid they were raped, think about how that would affect you. Just think what you would do to that person if you had the opportunity to be locked in the room with them for 5 minutes. Again, the real victim is the woman. Fingers crossed she can pick herself back up and come to terms with what's happened to her and understand that there's just some sickos in this world, as horrible as that sounds, and this is no way a reflection of her. Stay safe.